back to For Real. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for the News Moto, where you get to watch footage of a ride in Cambodia, and I update you on the news of the week. We're going to alternate between Jeremy's rides and guest rides from other channels when we have them. Today, though, we brave the craziness of Khmer New Year and get ourselves drenched to bring you this video. I hope you enjoy the footage. It was so much fun being in Siem Reap for the festivities. At For Real, we donate all of the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. Here's the total we've donated so far. We're really pleased to be participating in Heartprint's Match It May campaign, and I'll talk more about that in the next few weeks. We've committed to a donation of $800 Australian dollars, which is just over $530 US dollars. It is thanks to you that we can do this, because just watching our videos helps us to earn this money. It would be great if you could like and subscribe, and if you know someone who has an interest in Cambodia, please share our channel. Today is Wednesday the 19th of April, and today we start by making a splash with all of the Khmer New Year news. Then we will take the fight to Muay Thai versus Kun Khmer. Then we have the ongoing fight against plastic waste. Cambodia's 3-day Sangkrantar festival, or the traditional New Year celebration, ended on Sunday with huge numbers of people travelling to various locations across the kingdom. Khmer New Year is the largest annual holiday in Cambodia, with more people travelling than at any other time. Revellers participate in religious ceremonies, visit their families in home provinces, and also go to tourist destinations for leisure. During the celebrations from April 14 to April 16, a total of 13.1 million people travelled to different locations across the country. That is a whopping number. Of these, 56,000, or a tiny 0.4%, were foreigners. The number was higher than expected, and also higher than it was pre-COVID. In the pre-pandemic era, the Ministry of Tourism recorded an average of 4.6 million locals and around 83,000, or 1%, of foreigners travelling in the New Year period. The top 5 destinations across the country this year were Siem Reap, Battambang, Kampong Cham, Phnom Penh and Sihanoukville. Siem Reap alone received 2.1 million tourists, including 13,000 foreign visitors during the holiday. It certainly felt like a massive swelling of the population here. A variety of events, including a cultural show, traditional games, dancing, singing, martial arts, trade exhibitions, food shows and modern concerts were held in Siem Reap throughout the festival. It also included a special free concert from Van Dar, which we were really lucky to see. The Siem Reap Provincial Governor said the return of the Angkor Sangkrantar Festival would definitely inject fresh momentum into tourism development in the post-pandemic era. The president of the Union of Youth Federations of Cambodia that organised the festival said it offered a window into Cambodia's magnificent culture and tradition. It is not only to celebrate the traditional Khmer New Year, but also to show our glorious culture, civilization, tradition, custom and religions to foreign friends, he said. A huge part of that culture is Madison dancing. Well, maybe. Cambodia has just broken another Guinness World Record for the largest Madison dance during the Angkor Sangkrantar 2023 in Siem Reap province. A total of 4,999 people joined the Madison dance, making Cambodia a Guinness World Record holder again for the largest Madison dance. But guess what? The previous record was also set by Cambodia during Khmer New Year back in 2015. In that year, there were 2,015 participants. The big question is why this year it was 4,999. There must be a reason they didn't go for the 5K, or maybe someone was sick. As you probably know already, Cambodia also set a world record for the largest display of origami hearts, with a total of 3,917,805 hearts displayed in the compound of Angkor Wat in Siem Reap province. The new record beat the previous world record, which was 53,704 origami hearts achieved in the UK in 2019. This crazy appetite for record breaking is part of the Beyond the Games campaign to assist with promoting the 32nd ASEAN Games and the 12th Para Games 2023, which will be hosted by Cambodia for the first time this May and June. Another record that wasn't broken but is still far too high is the national road toll over the holiday period. 18 people were killed in road accidents in Cambodia during the traditional New Year celebration. The good news, though, is that this number is down 33% from 27 in the same period last year. The fact that there was such a significant drop this year is pretty amazing, considering the huge numbers of people moving around the country. Along with the 18 people who lost their lives, 53 people sustained serious injuries and 24 had minor injuries during this year's 3-day event. The Deputy National Police Chief said the main causes of road traffic accidents over the period were speeding, traffic law violations, dangerous overtaking, and drunk driving. It's a good sign to see a decline in the death toll from road traffic accidents during the New Year holiday, he said. This shows that people are more aware of traffic laws and respect them. Road traffic accidents are the leading cause of death and injuries, and they cost Cambodia about $466 million a year, according to a report that was released by the United Nations Development Programme. A government report said road traffic crashes killed 1,709 people across the country in 2022. While we were having a good time in Siem Reap, spare a thought for the people having a somewhat more taxing time in Kep. The governor of Kep province was ordered to stop officials in the tiny province from taking travel tax from people entering Kep, and he was also told to stop setting up checkpoints for the purpose of collecting taxes in the province during the Khmer New Year. The order came after several Facebook users posted criticisms about officials taking money from those entering the province. In response to the order, the governor immediately announced that travel to Kep was indeed free of charge. One thing that doesn't come to mind when there's so much water on the streets is fire. But there were 15 fires around the nation over the 3 days of the traditional Khmer New Year, according to a report by the Police Department for Fire Prevention and Rescue of the General Commission of the National Police. It makes you wonder how the fires occurred. The report stated that the number of fires in the last 3 days had climbed by 8 cases when compared to the same period last year. So the road toll is down, but the fire count is up. Of the 15 fires, 8 were caused by electrical short circuits, 5 were started by candles, and the remaining 2 are still under investigation. This next story is also heating up. A Brazilian martial arts specialist is embroiled in a dispute between Thailand and Cambodia over the origin of the traditional martial art practiced in the area. Whether you call it Kun Khmer or Muay Thai depends on who you ask and where you're from. The Brazilian man has adopted a new Khmer name after being granted Cambodian citizenship by King Norodom Sihamoni. After officially obtaining his Cambodian citizenship and name, the man thanked his supporters, especially the King of Cambodia and the royal government of Cambodia, for giving him the opportunity to have citizenship and for believing in him as a true representative of Cambodia. This means a lot to me as an athlete and as an ambassador to Cambodia. Thank you for believing in me, he said. The royal decree also conferred Cambodian citizenship on his wife. The granting of Cambodian citizenship comes in the wake of an ongoing argument over the origin of kickboxing between Thailand and Cambodia. The World Muay Thai Organization, or the WMO, has banned the fighter from the sport after he announced support for Kun Khmer. His Apex Fight Series middleweight class championship record was also taken from him. The controversy escalated when Cambodia appointed the Brazilian boxer as the ambassador for Kun Khmer. In April, he travelled to Germany to take part in a middleweight class competition of the Apex Fight Series that was held by the WMO. He defeated the English boxer and celebrated by waving the Cambodian national flag. As a result of his actions, the WMO announced that they would confiscate his titles and ban him from future competitions held by the organisation. In retaliation, Cambodia has removed Muay Thai from the list of sports for the upcoming Southeast Asian Games, replacing it with Kun Khmer. Provocative move, and that decision resulted in Thai athletes withdrawing from the Games in that sport. Hopefully all of this madness can be resolved quickly. In a way, it mirrors the crazy disagreements people have about the origins of Songkran and which country holds exclusive rights to have water fights in the streets. All this rubbish about Cambodia copying Thailand is getting pretty old, I must say. We have received lots of comments like this on recent videos showing the water fights, and to be honest, who cares? It's all about people having a good time. It doesn't really matter who picked up a plastic water pistol first. Pretty sure water pistols aren't traditional anywhere, and as for copying or over-commercialising things, those of us who are from the West are really in no place to comment. Rant over. Comment about Cambodia copying Thailand if you dare. Jeremy will be down there waiting for you in the comments section. Now we have a good news story and something that actually is worth fighting for. The Ministry of Environment, the Embassy of Japan, and the United Nations Development Programme recently held a forum on combating plastic pollution in Cambodia. The forum brought together more than 250 people from government, development partners, NGOs, the private sector, academia, and the arts. Anything that helps in regards to plastic pollution in Cambodia is a great thing. Finally, let's do a very quick weather roundup. This coming week, we'll see temperatures rise to 40 degrees, there may be high winds, and there may be storms. That brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Thank you for watching. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.